all came from those guys in Mississippi, those black guys with guitars playing. Any record today that's popular today, you can play it and you can find something in there that B.B. King was one of the first guys, if not the first guy, to bend strings and get vibrato. He was one of the first guys to ever get feedback. I mean, that's what you hear now.
I wouldn't sit here and say that I'm a blues person, but the blues really influenced me. You know, I mean, I think one of my goals in life is definitely to write a really cool blues song. And it's something I've been working on for years. You know, I've got a couple of riffs that I want to try and use. Blues is so simple. It's simple, but it's really hard to play it well because it comes from inside you. You know, it's emotion that's really coming out. Because the actual physical playing of the chords is not that difficult. The feeling has to come from inside, and you've got to be able to emote the rhythm. You know, and it's something that's not that easy for just anybody to do.
Where my heart really lies is really the blues. I mean, I really enjoy that more than anything, going in and sitting in with B.B. King, like when he comes through town and playing a whole set with him, and just more or less doing a tribute to him, you know, appreciation of what he's taught me, you know.
About every 10 years, you get a new crop of kids, and they go, oh, that's great. This guy, you know, he must have made that up. It's good to tell them. It really did all come from the blues.
There's the people that gave us the music in the first place, or down the chain, that don't get recognition that they deserve.
Great. Fellas, any of you, all of you, do you feel any sense of history playing here in the Mississippi Delta where so many others like Muddy Waters and Robert Johnson and all of those guys found such inspiration?
I know I do, and we were just talking about how, for one thing, it's Mississippi and Arkansas and Tennessee have all come right together right here, and this is kind of like where it started, you know. There was a lot of reasons to be here, and a lot of it was the music, and a lot of music came out. And one of the most famous recording studios in the world is here, Sun. A lot of records made there.
Yeah. Earlier, I was just looking out over the river at the sunrise, the sunset, and saw the river running by. And it's just kind of a powerful feeling, especially just being standing right there on the banks and being able to see all that. You kind of get a feel for all that, really. It's
kind of like history going by, music going by, music that's already been played, you know. You know, that flow to it, is you feel that by the river, especially by this river.
Still like you still feel it in the air here.
They tell me, when we were down in Clarkdale the other day, they tell me that Highway 61 used to be a way out for people and musicians, but increasingly it's a way back in as people want to find out where it all came from. Is that happened to any of you?
Well, yeah, when we came and did the In-Step record here last year, there was it's like a vibe. It's like something you can't exactly put your finger on, but coming here, I don't know, you just had there was that feeling that all that had gone before, and that whole atmosphere was just really something special. It's a great place here. It's like a whole different thing. It's hard to put into words.
If you ever wanted to get that feeling, though, this is sure a good place to come.
Yeah.
To Memphis and get the feeling of the beginning of the blues.
Yeah.
This is it.
Plus the people who live here, too.
Yeah, the people are here, right.
Yeah, great, real tolerant of musicians.
I asked Stevie before. I told him I had heard that that the blues had a child and they called it rock and roll. Do you agree with that? Makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, for one thing, that's what Muddy Waters said.
Actually, all you have to do is listen to them.
Yeah, fellas, if tonight, after the show, you got in your car and you drove down Highway 61, and you stopped in at some little town, do you think you could find a hot band, or have all the hot young bands or old bands gone away and tried to make it commercially, or is it still here? Is it still out there?
I don't think everybody's gone into formula music. I think a few people have.
I think we could find that band.
That's one of the great things about this part of the country. You can go to any little town, you don't know what you're going to find, man. You might find something really hot, and the mystery of it, the not knowing, is what makes it worthwhile.
So as you play here tonight, then, way down the river, there's those who might just hear it and not know it.
So,
Got their ear to the bank. Yeah, we could find them. It'd be fun to sit in and play with them.
Yeah. You know, the most probable thing is they wouldn't sound like anything you ever heard, though. You just gotta have your ears open, you know.
Great, fellas. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.